beautiful ride. A beautiful ride. Beautiful, beautiful.
Hey everybody, Glenn and Michelle here. Hey everybody, we're getting ready to start our bike ride down the canal today. We're on the Bourne side heading down to Sandwich, and we'll show you 0.00. Let me come over and show you what Michelle's is. Okay, 0.00. Okay, so we're ready to...
No.
No? Okay. Oh, I thought she had it changed already. Okay. Is that 0.0 though? What do you want? No, that's the time. Oh, time. Oh, showing the time. Yeah. 2:19. Okay. Alright. Well, she's playing with me here. That's okay. Alright, we're going to start our ride and we'll talk at you guys in a bit. See everybody. Hey everybody, Glenn and Michelle checking in. We're on the Sandwich side of the canal. We're in Bourne right now. Heading down towards Sandwich on a nice bike ride today. Nice sunny day. We're going to do the Shining Sea Bikeway today, but they got some sort of a bike thing going on up there. And we got to the parking lot and it was jammed wall to wall cars. Like, nah, too many people for us for that. So we decided just to come down here instead. Get a nice bike ride down here. And people in boats today, people fishing as you can see. So it's just an absolute beautiful day today. So we're down here enjoying our bike ride again after last night doing a ride. Today we're at it again. So we're dedicating this ride as usual to our dog Buddy. Buddy, we miss you a lot. We really do. We wish you were here with us still. You know, it's hard to believe that time's passed by so quickly since the passing of Buddy. But we know he's up there watching us, and we know that he's excited we're riding for him, as well as my business partner Chuck, which passed away about a month ago. And, you know, they're both up there together. We know Buddy's probably sitting on the couch with him, watching TV, watching down on us. They're probably both laughing. Chuck said, oh yeah, look at you fools out there getting exercise, because he wasn't much into exercise, but Buddy was. You know, Buddy really enjoyed going out for a nice walk down here at the canal or around the neighborhood or all the awesome smells up there in Maine. He loved Maine. Maine was his most favorite place to be. So it's just too bad that he didn't get to go with us this year. You know, if he could have held on for another couple of months, another month or so, 2 months, he could have went to Maine with us. And we would have made it one last time, but you know, we feel bad that he's no longer here. But that's alright, because you know, we do this because of him. So thank you, Buddy, for getting us into this. And we want to say hi to Pam for watching the videos. Hi Pam, thanks for watching, as well as Ken. Ken, thank you for watching the videos as well. And also Cassie. Cassie, we want to thank you for watching the videos. It's really nice. We enjoy doing this for you guys. And we also want to thank Linda, Melinda, and Joey. Thank you guys for watching. And we can't forget Bob and Jackie, Mom and Dad. Hi you guys, thanks for watching the videos. We do them all the time when we come out riding. And we also want to thank Emily and Joe. Thank you guys for watching. You know, we're all out here riding, doing this, getting exercise. And really thank you, Buddy, because like I said, if it wasn't for Buddy, we wouldn't be out here doing this. So, yeah, he was a puppy, an amazing puppy. So, yeah, it's really nice. So we enjoy this ride. You know, it's helping us feel better about ourselves. You know, we're feeling fitter, we're losing weight, and nice too, because we're losing weight at a slow rate, not a fast pace, which is how you're supposed to do it. So just make sure, coming from Michelle, which is an LPN, she will tell you, you want to lose the weight slowly and not fast, because if you're burning too fast, you're not burning fat. Right. you're burning muscle and not fat. You want to burn the fat, not the muscle. So, right. So you want to build your muscle and get rid of the fat, and that's what we're doing. We notice our legs are a lot stronger since we've been riding bike. You know, Michelle's finding herself climbing hills that normally she'd have to get off the bike and walk up. You know, she can just ride up the hill now, and in a lower gear too. She's doing most hills in like 6th gear, whereas before she'd either have to go up to a higher gear or get off the bike completely and walk. She just couldn't do it. And now she's surprising herself. And oddly enough, when we were riding last night, it was pitch black coming back, and there's a couple of hills on the other side that, you know, when we get to them, you know they're there, and you kind of dread getting to them because we have no problem riding up them. But last night we didn't even know where they were. We didn't even feel them. You know, it's like it must be all in our head when we see the hill. I guess you anticipate it, thinking, "Oh God, I got to ride up that hill." It was completely black out. We couldn't see where we were at. We stayed in the same gear, and we're up the hill like it was nothing. So it is. It's all in our head. So that's interesting. Yeah, it was too dark to see. We couldn't even see. All we could see was, we could kind of make out the yellow line that you see right here. That yellow line is what we were kind of watching. We could see that in the dark. And it was okay. So we're not going to do any more bike rides at night until we get bike lights. We've already got a bike light picked out on Amazon. And there was 6 reviews on the light. And they were all 5-star reviews. So that's definitely the light we're going with. It's a rechargeable LED bike light. It's got a battery pack that plugs into the light fixture to run it. And when you need to charge it, just unplug it, take it off the bike, take it in the house, plug it into the house charger, and charge it back up, and off you go again. So it's really a nice light from what the reviews say. It takes a little time to get it because it's coming from China, but they say that it's worth the wait, so that's what we're doing. We need a little over $100 to order our lights, and when we do, we'll be all set. You know, Michelle was like, "Oh, just order one, so at least one of us has a light," but that's not going to help. We've both got to have the lights, because even if one of us had it, one of us is going to be left in the dark, and it's just way too hard to see at night in the dark. So, no, we'll definitely get the lights at the same time. We'll order 2 of them, and we'll be all set. Yeah, you know, the lights on the other side are like on the other side of the canal. They're like a yellowish side on the Buzzards Bay side. On this side, they're a white light, so they've got a different colored bulb on this side. So maybe eventually they're gonna change the other side to the light, the white bulbs, because it looked like it was more light over here than on the other side. So we'll see. All right, you guys, we're gonna get back to some pedaling here and get some miles behind us. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. See you, everybody. Hey, everybody, Glenn and Michelle checking in, and we're about halfway between the Bourne and the Sagamore, and really nice out here. You know, there's not a lot of people. If we'd gone to the Shining Sea Bikeway, there would have been a lot of people over there. The parking lot was full of cars. We couldn't find a parking space, so we're like, nope. So it's nice and quiet over here. An occasional bike rider like that, you know, somebody walking, you know, we don't mind that. Just when there's too many people around, we don't like crowds of people. So, you know, it's really nice to be out here where it's nice and quiet. But it turned out to be a really beautiful day today. Awesome day for bike riding. So we enjoy this. So we're throwing the challenge out there still. We triple dog dare anybody to come with us on a bike ride. If you live near, if you're on the Cape or live near the Cape, you're more than welcome to come with us. We'll take you for a ride. So, yeah, every trail we go, somebody wants to tag along, we have an extra spot on our rack on the car. If you don't have a way to get down here, we have our rack can hold 3 bikes. So we've got a middle spot for your bike to go. If you want to go with us, just let us know. Either comment below here on Facebook, either comment below here on YouTube, or hit us. If you're a friend of ours on Facebook, hit us up in an inbox and tell us you want to go. We'll let you know when, and we can meet you, and you can go. So please, if you want to go with us, let us know. We're accepting all challenges to go bike riding with us. We'll even, if you can only do, 2 miles, 3 miles to start, that's fine. We don't care. Yep. You'll be able to, we'll accommodate you. We'll do whatever you want, so. All right, well, we're going to get back to doing some pedaling here. We got a little bit of a headwind right now. So. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. See everybody. Hey, everybody, Glenn and Michelle checking in. We're almost up to the Sagamore Bridge. So once we get there, we'll got about 1.5 miles to go to get the sandwich. So that's good. It's been nice out here so far. Not a lot of people. Because everybody's up the Shining Sea Bikeway. That's why. We're not finding that much people down here, which is good. We're enjoying this ride. Yeah. Michelle's got that time of the month thing going on, and yeah, she's got a couple of cysts. They're not sure what they're going to do with yet. They're not going away, so they're probably going to have to remove them. They said that if they're going to go in there to remove them, then they're just going to take everything out. So that's good. That'll stop that time of the month. Yeah, they don't want to go in there more than once because Michelle's got a blood clot, and that's the reason why. Because if they're going to do it, they're going to do it once because there's a risk of her dying on the table. So she could throw a clot while they're doing the surgery. So yeah, she got either throwing a clot or bleeding to death. She got her choice. So might as well just get it done, get it over with, and we'll pray for the best. And I know it'll turn out fine. She's going to get it done because, if she don't get the cysts removed, those could turn out cancerous. So we don't want that. So definitely get them now while we're getting good. Yeah. Yeah, it's affecting her lifestyle. Like right now, she's having a hard time riding because everything hurts. So, definitely got to get that taken care of because I know it's not fun for her. I mean, I'm a guy. I don't know what it feels like, but I don't want to feel it. I can sympathize with what she's going through. Just climbed a little hill right there, and I did that in 8th gear. A little out of breath from it, not bad. Yeah, Michelle did it in 6th, so I'm proud of her. That's good, even in pain. She did it in 6th, so that was good. A lot of boats in the canal today. As you can see, there's a boat right there going through. Everybody's, yep. Now she won't hurt anymore once everything's out. Yeah. Right. Yep. So that'll be good. Get rid of all that, get that all taken care of. She'll feel a lot better about herself. She'll want to go bike riding every day. She'll be pestering me. Come on, let's go for a bike ride. I gotta be to work in 4 hours. Let's go get a 2-hour ride before I gotta go. Okay, we'll be able to do that. She won't have to twist my arm to get me to go. And we're hoping we don't have to, anybody that's watching this, we don't have to twist your arm to go. Because we want you to come out and go with us. Trust me, you'll feel better about yourself. Yep. Right. Now listen to me. Right. Listen to my wife, Michelle. She's a nurse. She knows that stuff. on him for ride with. Because, you know, you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel a lot healthier. Oh God, yeah. You want to do this all the time. Even if it's around your neighborhood a few times, it doesn't matter. Just get out there and exercise. Best thing for you. You know, our son Josh is like something else. Every time he goes, I can't do this, I can't do this. He never makes it to the end and back. He has to turn around and go back, and a lot of times we have to come get him with the car because he said he can't make it back to the car. So we have to find, you know, a place along the way where we can have him wait for us to come with the car. And he doesn't understand. He's got asthma. So does Michelle. Michelle's out here riding. The best thing for asthma is exercise. You know, you look on any website and look up what's the best thing for asthma, and the first thing you'll find is they'll tell you to exercise. Now, Josh, on the other hand, he'll go try and find a website that'll say different, that it's no good. Don't exercise. It's not good for you. Yeah, build your lung capacity. Or you can go to a website that'll say it's no good. You can say, see? It says not to go exercise. Our kid's got issues. He just doesn't believe what we tell him, you know. He's right about everything and we're wrong. So, I don't know. That's all right. Because he can't believe we're out here riding like we do every chance we get. Yeah, it makes him mad because he's sitting at home playing video games or watching a movie on Netflix and calling us up while we're riding. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Because, you know, he's got food issues. And, you know, he's always hungry. So, you know, if we're not home to feed him, boy, he raises the refrigerator to try and find something. We have to stash food. We have a little refrigerator in our bedroom. We have to keep food in it. If we don't, if it's in the big refrigerator, to him it's fair game. If it's there, it's his. He's going to eat it. So it's sad that we have to lock the food up, but, you know, her other son, Kenny, which is not with us, he was the same way. I literally had to put a link of chain around the door handle and lock it up. He had the same issue. So, yeah, these kids don't understand that you can literally eat yourself to death. And that's what they don't understand, so. Right, now that's the difference. Now Josh says he feels full, he'll stop eating. Kenny never feels full. If you keep feeding him, he'll just keep eating and eating and eating. We took him with a friend of ours, Mo and Beth. We went to a Brazilian restaurant. It used to be over in Falmouth on 28. Mo had been dying to try, you know, the Brazilian restaurant down in Hyannis, the one down in Hyannis. And every time we went there, they had a 3-hour waiting list. And you had to call ahead to get on that waiting list. So you're going to be waiting around for 3 hours for a table. So instead, he came down one time, and we went over to one in Falmouth. We really wanted to try it. And it was owned by the same people. So we went. Kenny went with us. Kenny outdid everybody at the table. Yeah, we couldn't believe it. Kenny out-ate everybody at the table. Kenny didn't know didn't feel full. Said he felt sick when we walked out of the room, out of the restaurant. Kenny's like, I feel sick. That's because he ate too much. And so what's going to happen is when Kenny turns 18, if they turn him out on his own and he's out there by himself, he's just going to eat himself to death. And it's a shame because, you know, he's got what's known as Prader-Willi syndrome. And those kids, they have that. That's their problem, is they can eat more than anybody and they don't feel when they're full. Yeah, there's something in the brain that they're missing. So the brain's not telling them, hey, look, the stomach's not communicating with the brain, telling them that they're full. So, you know, it's a shame. But so, you know, I've told Michelle, you know, whatever happens to Kenny, don't be surprised if he all of a sudden food anymore. Because without the right supervision and things to keep him under control, that's why I had to lock the fridge up. Or there would have been, he would have ate himself to death. He would have had no food. If you leave that fridge unlocked with Kenny overnight, that fridge, it'd be empty. There'd be nothing left. He just eat it the whole night. I could feed him lunch at noontime, and by 1 o'clock, he'd come up out of his bedroom. I'm hungry, feed me. Oh yeah, he was eating dog food. He even, raw spaghetti, you name it. I found he'd gotten into a big thing of chocolate Nesquik that I had, the powdered stuff. He'd gotten into that and was eating it with his fingers. And eating that stuff just raw. Like, oh my God. He even so much as got into the trash and found a bag of chips in there that was thrown away that was buried in the trash. And he was eating that. I found under his bed in his room. And, that's pretty sad. Yeah, it's a bad thing. Josh has the same problem, so. No, Josh won't do that. Josh just got a thing about eating something that's gone bad. Right. Yep. So at least with Josh, that we don't have to worry about. Because he freaks out when we're cooking meats. If we cook a steak and it's red in the middle, he won't eat it. I'm not eating that. I'm having something else. I tell him, Josh, just throw in the microwave. Finish in the microwave. It won't take a couple of minutes because, the meat's mostly done. So he does that and then he eats it and he's fine. But yeah, he'll waste half of it. He's not a big meat eater. He don't care for meats that much. If we cook chicken, if we get legs and cook legs of chicken, he won't eat it because he won't eat it if it comes off the bone. If you buy boneless, skinless chicken, he'll eat it all day long. But if it's got the bone, nope. But he'll eat drumsticks. I don't get that. Because that's got a bone in the middle as well. So Josh got his issues as well. Not quite the same as Kenny's, but pretty close. So, alright you guys, well we're getting down here towards Sandwich, so we'll talk at you in a bit. See you everybody. Hey everybody, Glenn and Michelle here. On our way back towards the car. We already finished down there at the end. I forgot to start the video up, which is unusual for me, but I was texting with my brother, that's why. So, I do have an excuse, and a good one. But we're out here. Enjoy's beautiful down the Sandwich end. Not really any boats right now. It's kind of quiet, but we're enjoying the ride though. It's nice now. We got pretty much the breeze going with us now, so that's going to make it easier going back. Yep. So we're riding against a little bit of a headwind coming to Sandwich, and that's fine. I'd rather have it this way, because then when you're going back, it's a lot easier. Yeah, it pushes you back, basically. You're still pedaling, but you're not pedaling as hard against the wind. You're going with the wind, so you can just pedal right along, and it's great. So we enjoy this. So, oh yeah. So we'll definitely catch you guys in a bit. We're going to get some pedaling here, and we'll be back in a bit. See you, everybody. Hey, everybody. Glenn and Michelle here. We're just coming under the Sagamore Bridge. As you can see, there's the bridge right above us. So, we're doing okay. We're not making too bad a time. I think we left at like 2:19, and it was like 3:09 down to where we were at the bathrooms down at the Sandwich end of the canal. So we're doing a pretty good time. We'll be back by probably 4 o'clock. That won't be too bad. Then we'll go home and I'll fire up the grill, and we're going to have steak, corn on the cob, and probably baked potato on the grill. Yeah. So that'll be real good. That'll be a good dinner because Michelle's working tonight, 7 at night till 7 in the morning. So she's got a nice 12-hour shift ahead of her. But she don't mind. It's where she likes going, so that's okay. So we'll get on a good bike ride, a nice dinner. She'll take off and do that, and I got some things online I got to do. I'm trying to get some ideas here as to Windows 8 is being released October 26th, and the Windows Phone 8 is going to be released on the 29th, and we have Verizon for a cell phone provider, and we're trying to find out what Verizon's going to get, for a Windows 8 phone. We're trying to find out because AT&T is going to be the main provider of the phones, and we're trying to find out what we're going to do, because a friend of mine told me her sister's got AT&T and she doesn't like them, and so I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out. We know it's Verizon's bringing Nokia to their lineup. It's going to be a Nokia phone, and we saw a video on YouTube showing the new phone with Windows 8, and it's going to be the Windows Nokia Lumia, and the housing to it is made out of a polycarbonate, which is one of the hottest materials in the world. So it'll literally, the casing to it will be scratch resistant. Yep. And the nice thing is, it's got a pad that you lay it down on, and that charges it. So no more plugging a jack into the side and risking having the jack fall inside the phone. I had a BlackBerry that did that to me once from Sprint, because we used to have BlackBerries with Sprint. We had a BlackBerry Curve 8350i with the Nextel in it, and I took it back to Sprint because I told them that what happened. I showed him how the connection fell inside the phone, and the guy's trying to tell me he's never seen that happen before. And I'm like, well, this is obviously a problem with this phone, because it just fell right inside, so I had no way to charge the phone. Other people have said they've had the same problem. Well, how could the guy at Sprint tell me, they've never had that problem before? I'll bet you it has. Maybe not. He's never seen it, maybe, but I'll bet you it was a common problem with their phone. So, it was a BlackBerry, so, it's actually a common problem with BlackBerries. So we got new ones when we went over to Verizon, and the connection on that phone, we had no problems with. We could plug the cord into the side, and it wasn't loose or anything. It was a nice tight connection, so that wasn't a problem. Now these Windows phones that we have got the same connection as our Verizon BlackBerries did, and we plug cords into them every time, and there's been no issues. So this is a good phone. We've got no problem. Right now we have the HTC Trophy Windows phone from Verizon, and we absolutely love the phones. So if you want to see a really nice phone, you always hear about iPhones and Androids. If you want to see a phone that'll blow those two phones out of the water, I am dead serious. You need to go try a Windows phone. And for anybody that's got an iPhone or an Android, I welcome a challenge to you. I can guarantee you my Windows phone will smoke you out of the water, either uploading pictures to Facebook or even posting a message on a friend's status. I can post a message on a friend's status on Facebook quicker than I can do it quicker than any other phone available on the market. It's not a Windows phone. If it's a Windows phone, it'll do it, and it's unbelievable. So, yep, I don't even have to go on Facebook to do it. It's all done through what's known as Windows Live, because even on our computers we have Windows Live. I can post to Facebook from Windows Live, or I can go right to someone's timeline or their wall, and I can post a message without even have to go on to Facebook. Yeah, I can chat with Windows Live Messenger. I can chat with somebody on Facebook, so I don't have to go on to Facebook at all if I don't want to. Yeah, I can do voice to text with these phones. So these phones are really nice. The thing I'm looking forward to, and I'm not sure if the Nokia Lumia is going to have it. I know the HTC Titan 2 has got a front and rear facing camera, and it also has Skype built into the phone. So with the front camera, now you're able to Skype with somebody right from your phone. So even that's a nice feature. And for those of you that don't know, Skype is now owned by Microsoft. Microsoft acquired Skype about a year ago, and they've now incorporated it into their phones. And so there is a Skype mobile now where you can do video right from the phone. So that's awesome. So for those of you guys watching this video, you want to see a nice phone, forget the Android and forget the iPhone. The new iPhone 5 is coming out. They're taking pre-orders for it now, and it'll be out pretty soon. And I'll tell you what, there was not a lot of things added new to the phone. So you're not going to see a lot of new features added to it. A bigger screen, better resolution, a better camera, and I think that was about it. There's not a lot of new things added. And they're only going to a 4-inch screen. On this Windows phone that I'm on right now, we've got a 4-inch screen. The new Nokia Lumia is going to have a 4.5-inch screen. So it's going to be, a lot bigger screen. So can't wait for that. I really do like the HTC Titan 2 because that phone has a 16 megapixel camera in it. I don't know what the Nokia's got yet. They didn't mention what was in it for a camera, but the feature I do like about the Nokia Lumia is that on your iPhones and your Androids, and with this phone here, the camera lens is, if you're holding the phone straight up and down, the camera lens is at the top on the back. In the new Nokia Lumia, they've improved a nice feature to it because, like, if you've got a camera on the top, and when you flip it on its side to take the picture, you've got to hold the camera from the sides. Your finger can easily get in front of the camera lens and block it. With the new Nokia Lumia that's going to be released to Verizon, that is going to have the camera lens right in the center of the back of the camera. So there is no way you can miss your shot and block it with your fingers. So that's a really nice feature. So, I don't know, I like the HTC Titan 2, which is available from AT&T. I don't know, when the Windows 8 comes out, Windows Phone 8 comes out, they'll probably have a replacement to that. And I haven't seen anything about it yet. I'm going to do some more research online. I'll watch some more YouTube videos and stuff and see if I can find out. So we know what we're doing, if we're going to stay with Verizon or if we're going to change companies. But yeah, you definitely want to see a nice phone. Michelle will tell you the same thing, right, sweetie? Tell everybody how much you like your Windows phone.
You don't have to push the BlackBerry button to get into anything. You just push a tile, you go right inside. So where you want to go.
Now take it for somebody that's, now she's not really, yeah, she's not illiterate, she's not very tech savvy.
No.
And she's tried someone's iPhone. They had gotten an iPhone that their husband,
her son in Europe.
right, a husband had got his wife an iPhone because figured she'd like it, because everyone's got one. And she gave it to Michelle to try it.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know how to use it. Michelle couldn't figure it out.
No.
It was too confusing.
I guess her daughter had put her son's phone number in there. I got access to that. She wanted me to put her phone number in it. My phone number, I mean.
Right.
I never figured it out.
Now, when Michelle got her Windows phone, she had played with mine a little bit. She had no problem figuring it out. Because you know why? Because it's pretty similar to what's on your computer. And when they release Windows 8 on the 26th for the computers, the phone is going to match the computer. So whatever you do on your computer, you'll be able to do the same thing on the phone.
Yep.
And if you have an appointment you need to put down, you put it right in your calendar on this phone. And when you go home, you can go right to your Windows Live calendar.
Yep.
And what you entered in on the phone, let's say at your doctor's office, let's say you put in an appointment for a doctor's appointment. They wanted to see you in 2 weeks, and they, had you pick a day. So you picked the date and the time. You enter that in on the phone, and when you get home, go right to your Windows Live to that date and time, and there's there's your appointment right there. So you get notified on your computer in an email, as well as it'll come up on the screen, showing you have that appointment, as well as you'll get notified on your phone. It'll show up, and then you can either...
It shows up right on the front of your phone. The minute you go into the phone...
Yeah, the minute you turn the phone on and go into it, it's right there. You have to either, dismiss it, or you can have it remind you later. So that way, if you don't want to forget, and let's say it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and your appointment's not till 2, then you can click to remind you later, and then it'll keep reminding you, and you can just keep clicking the same thing.
It reminds you of, like, you can pick how many increments. It could be 15-minute increments. You
can set the increments of how soon you want it to remind you, like 15 minutes, half hour, an hour, any of that. So, if Michelle can do it, then any of you people that don't know that much about phones would have no problem running this Windows phone. And for those of you that don't know, the Windows phone, smartphones eventually is going to be all you'll be able to get when you go to a cell phone. There will be no more flip phones, no phones that can text. Nope. You're going to have smartphones available, and that's it. And from the looks of it right now, it's just the Windows phone, the iPhone, and a Droid phone. So if you don't have one and you're thinking about getting a smartphone, you definitely want to go look at a Windows phone. Wait till after October 29th. Between that and the 1st of November is when the Windows Phone 8 will be available. They'll have it in all the stores. Wait till they get them and go try one.
And they're not unlimited supply, so...
No, I would imagine they're going to use cloud storage on these phones. And for those of you who don't know what cloud storage is, I've looked into it and I've been using it. I've got a new external hard drive that's got it. And the cloud is unlimited storage. So you'll be able to store stuff as much as you want and not have to worry about deleting it because you're starting to fill it up. So that's going to be a really nice feature. I don't know when they're going to add it to these phones, but I know once Windows Phone 8 comes out, they're already playing around with the cloud, so it'll be available at some point. I just don't know when, but so definitely go check out a Windows Phone. If you want to see a really nice phone that's better than the iPhone and better than the Droid phone, definitely go check out a Windows Phone. You'll be surprised at how good this phone is. It's a really nice phone. All right, you guys. Well, we're halfway between the Bourne and the Sagamore, so we'll talk at you guys in a bit. See you, everybody. Hey, everybody. Glenn and Michelle here. We're here at the...
Sweetie, slide in.
Oh.
Made her walk around, drive around you.
Yeah, we're here at the Bourne Bridge,
Oh,
and got a sailboat coming through right now. Give you a shot of that.
Yeah.
They're cruising right along. Don't have this sailed up because they can't. All right, so far we've gone a total of, I got 11.31 miles. And I'll show you what Michelle's got. Okay. Yeah, she's got a little more than me. She's got 12.14. So mine's definitely off. So, all right, well, we're gonna a mile and a half back to the car. So we're gonna get going here, and we'll check back with you in a bit. Talk to everybody.
Wait.
What?
Get that first before you say goodbye.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, can't see it. Yeah, she wants me to. Oh yeah, okay.
Now that's a love boat.
Yeah, that's a love boat. Yeah. Got a big boat coming through. We'll wait for this to come by.
Well, we missed the one yesterday.
Yeah, we missed one yesterday. It was a good sized one that came through yesterday. We were going over the bridge. And God, the ship looked like it was really close to hitting the bridge.
It did.
That's how tall it was. And this is a big one coming through again, so. There's another small boat cruising through. But it's really nice what you see when you come down here, because there's always different boats coming through and, different people all the time. So, it's really nice when you come down here. I'll catch this and then we'll head out. we'll show you how big a boat comes through the canal. Some pretty good sized ones come through. It's going kind of slow, but it's not really going against the tide too much.
Do you want to get it going into the bridge?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a good sized ship. Oh, wait a second, it'll be up here in a minute, it won't take too long. Yeah, it's slowly making its way. Yeah, slowly, right. Look at the boat. You can see they're going against the tide a little bit. They're pushing it. You can see the wake behind the motor there. It's prop's turning pretty good to get against that. So, they're moving it because the tide's probably on its way in now. That's why it's taking so long. If they were going with the tide, the big ship would already be up here. But that's all right. It'll be up here in a minute. It's not taking too long. It's almost getting around the bend here. But we get some pretty big ships that come through here, though. Pretty amazing. Just want to give you guys a look at this so you can see how big this ship is when it gets up here.
Yeah, I didn't want you to miss that. We missed the one yesterday.
Yeah, I know. We missed a big one yesterday. And he's funny. He's hugging this side of the canal. It's pretty funny. I would think because when you drive a car here in the United States, you drive, on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side of the road, we drive, so he's on the opposite side. It's almost like he's over in England, driving on the opposite side of the road. Maybe that's where he's from. Who knows? Could be from a country where they do drive on the opposite side of the road. Yeah, it's getting here. It'll be here in a second. And you'll see how close this thing, when it goes under the bridge, how close it looks to when it's going under it.
Yeah, because on the car it looked like it was going to hit it.
Yeah, we saw it going over. We were going over this bridge yesterday. We were taking Josh to go get his stuff, and a big ship was coming, and we missed that because we were down here bike ride. We were taking Josh to go get his check came yesterday, and we had to go take him up. We'd hope to be able to get back and be able to see it, but no.
Yeah, no. It was already going.
God, this thing's huge. Look at the size of this thing. It's a monster.
Could it be the same one?
But he's probably staying on this right out in the middle because he doesn't want a chance, hitting a rock or anything as he's coming through.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put a pilot down the other end, because they do have a pilot boat. That they put if the captain's not, doesn't feel confident enough to come through the canal on his own, or if he's not licensed to come through a canal, then they have a pilot boat that puts a pilot on board the ship, and they pilot it up through the canal. And then once they get out into the bay again, then the pilot leaves the boat and goes back to the basin and waits for another one to come. Yeah, look at the size of this thing. It's huge. This is worth the wait. From time to time, we see some big ships come through like this. Even the, if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but do you remember the TV show The Love Boat with Captain Stubing, the Pacific Princess? That cruise ship does come through this canal from time to time. I saw it way back in the early 80s. I saw it come through. Even the 70s, I saw it come through. God, look at this thing. This is one big ship. This was definitely worth the wait. And you see when it goes under the bridge, you'll see how it looks like it's so close to, like you think it's going to hit. If you're going over the bridge in a car, you'd think so, you know. Look at it. Wow. What does that say? Orion Leader. Wow. That's a big one. Look at this, NYK in big letters on the side. Wow. Sharp looking bubble. Look at it. Look at how close this thing is coming under the canal, under the bridge. God, you know, it is so close to that bridge. If somebody was to jump off the bridge, they could easily land on that boat and not get hurt. Look at that. That's amazing. That is huge. Look at that NYK line. Wow. If you look right below the end, you'll see an opening on the boat where it looks like a walkway that they walk through. Maybe, I can't really tell. But man, look at that. That is huge. Look at the back of the boat too. It's even like, squared off in the back, like flat right on the back. That's amazing. Yeah, see, it's got an open deck right there on the back where they can look out the back. I don't know what kind of a boat that is, but that's huge. See what I mean about you look and see how close it is kind of to the bridge? I mean, it's not going to hit it, but if it was any higher, it would. Unbelievable. Yeah, that was definitely worth the wait. I had to show you guys that one. All right, you guys. Well, we're going to start heading out again. We'll talk at you in a bit. See you, everybody. Hey, everybody. Glenn and Michelle here. And we're working our way back towards the car. That big ship is just passing under the train bridge right now. That was a massive ship. God, that thing was huge. Yeah, it's not a tall ship. God, that's taller than the old sailing tall ships that come through here. The only thing that's tall about them is their mast. But the sails are attached there. God, that thing was unbelievable. Once in a while you catch a big boat like that, and it's nice to see come through here. It doesn't make any wake in the canal because it's moving so slow, it's so big, it can't move all that fast. Pretty impressive. We enjoyed that. Yeah. Hope you guys do too. That's why I kept the video going so you guys could see it.
Guys, come down here.
Yep.
You see things you wouldn't ordinarily see anywhere else.
Right. So, yeah, if you guys want to come down here to bike ride, this is the kind of things you'll catch from time to time. Yeah. Just never know what you'll see when you're down here. And you might even find an old man streak across the road in front of you with no clothes on. Yep. Very nice down here. All right, we're almost back to the car, so we'll catch you guys when we get back to the car. See you, everybody. Hey, everybody, Glenn and Michelle here. Hey, everybody, we're all done. We had a beautiful ride today. And I've got 13.49, and I'll come over to Michelle's side so we can show you the mileage on hers. And, okay.
Yeah, we did a short ride today.
What has she got? She's got 13.74.
Yep.
And the time? You want to put on the time, sweetie?
Yep.
So we can note the time. Okay, 4:13. And we figured we'd get back to the parking lot at 4:09. Not too bad, we were off by a few minutes. So that was good. Yeah, we were going against the wind. When we first started coming back, we were with the wind, got around the corner after the Sagamore Bridge, and a breeze picked up blowing the other way, so it's kind of like mixed. It did feel good. So, yep. So we're all done. So she's loading her bike, and I'm going to load mine. We're heading home. I'll get this thing uploaded to YouTube so you guys can see it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. See you, everybody.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails.